Hello students, welcome back to the online classes of Gurudas Public School. I am Manjusha Pal and you are studying maths with me. Okay, so in our previous lectures we have covered the topics up to exercise 2.3. Now open your books, open page number 30, open book page number 30. Exercise 2.4. Open page number 30, book exercise 2.4. Here in exercise 2.4 we will discuss the new topic average. We will discuss the topic average. Average is a single value which represents a group of values. Average is just a single value which represents the group of values. Okay. There are some steps to find out the average. You have to follow the 3 steps to find the average. First step is find the sum of all the given numbers, right? You have to find the sum or you have to find the total of all the given numbers. Then step 2, you will divide the total or the sum by the number of addends, okay? And the third step is the answer of the division or the quotient will be your final average. Okay, so I am writing the formula on the board for average. Average equals to sum or total of all the addends, all the given addends. Okay, divide by number of addends. Divide by number of addends. It is the formula for average. What is the formula? Average equals to sum of all the given addends upon or divide by number of addends. Right? It is the formula for average. By using this formula, we will perform the questions in this exercise. Okay? So let us start solving question number 1. Read the question 1. Find the average of first 10 even numbers. Find the average of first 10 even numbers. Question 1. I hope you know the even numbers. What are even numbers? The numbers which are divisible by 2 are the even numbers, right? So, can you tell me the first 10 even numbers? First 10 even numbers are, first even number is 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, after 10 12, then 14, then 16. Let us count, are these 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to write 2 more. 16. After 16, the even number is 18. And the last one is 20. Okay. So this is how we got the 10 even numbers. Now according to formula, or what are the steps to find out the average? There were 3 steps. The first one is find the sum of all the addends. So here addends are 1, 2, 3, 4, these 10. So let us find the sum of these addends. Sum of 10 even numbers equals to, you have to add all these 10 numbers. That is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16 plus 18 plus 20 equals to, I am waiting for your answer. Add or find the sum of all these 10 even numbers. I am waiting for your answer. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16 plus 18 plus 20 gives you 110, right? So the sum of first 10 even numbers is 110. Now what was the second step? second step was divide this sum by the number of addends. So number of addends here are 10. Number of addends here are 10. Therefore our average is, therefore according to the formula, sum of all the given addends. So our sum is 110. So I am writing 110. Divide by number of addends. See here, number of addends are 10. So I am dividing by 10. Now divide 110 by 10. And tell me the answer. What answer you are getting? When you divide 110 by 10, your answer is 10. So the average of first 10 even numbers is 10. Okay. Let us move to the question number 2. Read the question number 2. Question number 2. Find the average of first 5 multiples of 4. Find the average of first 5 multiples of 4. Here in this question you have to find the average of multiples of 4. So in rough work I am writing the multiples of 4. Which are the multiples of 4? Can you tell me? Yes, the table of 4 is the multiples of the 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, 4 sixes are 24, 4 sevens are 28, 4 eights are 32, 4 nines are 36 and 4 tens are 40. Right? 4 tens are 40. So these all are the multiples of 4. But according to your question, you have to find the average of first 5 multiples. First 5 multiples. So here let us take the first 5 multiples. So first multiple is 4, second multiple is 8, then 12, then 16, then 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You got the 5 multiples, right? These are the 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20 are the first 5 multiples. Okay. So, question number 2. Number of addends are 5 here, right? As you have to find the first 5 multiples. Average for first 5 multiples. Okay. Now sum of first 5 multiples of 4. Now according to first step you have to find the sum. Sum means total. Okay, total of first 5 multiples. So first multiple is 4 plus second multiple is 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus 20. Now find the sum of all these multiples. Add all these 5 numbers and give me the answer. 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus 20. Give me the answer. What is your answer? Right, 60. When you add this 5 first multiple of 4, you get 60. Okay. Now find the average. So therefore average equals to sum of all given addends. So sum is 60. So you will write 60 over here. And number of addends. So here number of addend is 5. So you will write 5 over here. So 60 divided by 5 gives you what? 60 divided by 5. 60 divided by 5. Divide 60 by 5. What is your answer? You will get 12 as the answer. So your average of first 5 multiples of 4 is 12. Let us move to the next question. Question number 3. I will provide you the PDF. Do not bother about the writing right now. Just understand the questions from the lecture. I will provide you the PDF. Through that you can write. Question number 3. Read the marks scored by Ravi in 5 maths tests are given as 81, 78, 93, 85 and 88. Okay. So here number of attempts are 5 as number of maths tests are 5. Okay. Read further. His marks in 5 tests of English are given as 68, 72, 90, 88 and 82. Find his average marks in both the maths and English. Okay, so here you have to find average for the scores in math subject and average of the scores of English subject. Okay, and also you have to tell in which subject did he score better. So let us find the average. First we are going to find the average for maths subject. Okay, here the number of addend, number of subject equals to, sorry, number of addend, number of test, number of test equals to 5, sum of marks scored, in maths test equals to, here you have to find the total of all the marks for maths. So 81 plus 78 plus 93 plus 85 plus 88. Find the sum of all these numbers. 81 plus 78 plus 93 plus 85 plus 88. Find the sum and give me the answer. Okay, find the sum. I hope you find the answer. The sum is 425, right? The sum is 425. Now put these values in this formula of average. The sum of all the given addends. So the sum is 425. Divide by number of addends. So here number of addends is 5. So I am putting 5 over here. Now divide 425 by 5. Divide 425 by 5. What you are getting? You are getting 85 as the answer. So average of scores in math subject is 85. Now we have to find the average of scores in English test also. So now I am finding for English test. Sum of marks scored in English test, 68 plus 72 plus 68 plus 72 plus 90 plus 88 plus 82. Now find the sum of all these 5 marks. Add these scores. I am waiting for your answer. Yes, when you add all these 5 scores, you got 400 as the answer, right? Now, therefore, average of English subject, average of marks in English subject is according to formula. You have to put the values in the formula. So sum of all the given addends is 400 here. So you will write 400 over here upon number of addend. Here number of addend are 5. So you will put 5 over here. Now divide 400 by 5. Divide 400 by 5 and give me the answer. When you divide 400 by 5, your answer is 80. Okay. Okay. So the average of math subject was 80. 85 and average of English subject is 80. So now tell me, in which subject he scored better? The average of maths was 85 and the average of English is 80. So now tell me, in which subject he scored better? Right, Ravi scored better in maths subject. Okay, Ravi scored better in maths subject. Now question number 4. In question number 4, a bar graph is given there. Question number 4. Look here, a bar graph is given here. By using this bar graph, you have to answer the following question. Read, the above bar graph shows the amount of rainfall in centimeters during a week. Be remember, from the book, you have to note down this bar graph and all the questions. Okay, I will I will make ... I will not going to write the whole question for you. You can write the question from the book. Okay, so I am not going to write the whole question for you, but be remember, you have to draw the bar graph also and write down the questions from the book. Okay, so read the question. The above bar graph means this bar graph shows the amount of rainfall in centimeters during a week. It is the data for 1 week. Okay, now answer the following questions. So first question is, what is the average rainfall? So first of all, you have to find the average rainfall. We are solving the part A. Find the average rainfall. Okay, so for finding the average, what we need? We need the sum and the number of addends, right? So here the number of addends. How many number of addends? Tell me. Right, the number of days will be the number of addends here. So number of days. Number of days equals to, see the bar graph. The data is given for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 days. So the data is given for 7 days. So here number of days equals to 7. Okay. Now sum of rainfall on weekdays. Okay, or sum of rainfall on all 7 days, right? So on Monday, you should observe that 2 centimeter rainfall is happen. Okay, so on Monday 2 centimeter, the bar is up to 2, mark 2, that is why the rainfall is 2 centimeter on Monday. So 2 centimeter plus. On Tuesday, the bar is up to the mark 3, right? The bar is up to the mark 3. So the rainfall is up on Tuesday is 3 centimeter plus. On Wednesday the rainfall is 1 centimeter, so you will write 1 centimeter over here. Then on Thursday, observe your bar is up to which mark? Bar is up to mark 2, right? So you will write 2 centimeter plus. On Friday, the bar is up to, observe in your book. Okay, I am not able to, I don't know that it is visible to you or not, but on Friday the bar is up to 4 centimeter, right? So I am writing 4 centimeter plus. On Saturday, the bar is up to 2 centimeter, so I am writing 2 centimeter plus. On Sunday, here written no rainfall, so no rainfall is there, so I am writing here 0 centimeter, as on Sunday no rain is there. Okay, now add all these numbers. 2 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 1 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 0 centimeter. How much you got? Okay, I got 14 centimeter. I hope you also got the sum is 40 centimeter. Okay. Now you have both the things, sum of all the given addends and number of addends also. So therefore your average is sum of all the sum of rainfall on all the days is 14 centimeter upon number of addends. So how many number of addends? At the place of number of addends you will write number of days. So number of days is 7. Now 14 divide by 7. Divide 14 by 7. I am waiting for your answer. Divide it. Okay, I hope you got 2 centimeter as the final answer. So average. So your average is 2 centimeter. The average rainfall is 2 centimeter. Okay. Now let us move to the question B. On which day the rainfall was less than the average? Okay. So your average rainfall is 2 centimeter, right? Now they are asking that on which day the rainfall was less than the average. So now observe the bar graph and see that on which day you got less than 2 centimeter. The rainfall is less than 2 centimeter. On which days? So when you observe that on Monday 2 centimeter. On Tuesday it is 3 centimeter. But you want to find the less than 2 centimeter. So on Wednesday less than 2 centimeter and on Sunday no rainfall was there. Okay. That means on Wednesday and on Sunday the rainfall was less than 2 centimeter. So the answer for the question number B is on Wednesday and Sunday the rainfall was less than 2 centimeter. Okay. Now move to the question number C. Which are the days when the rainfall was more than average? Now your average rainfall is 2 centimeter. Now you have to identify through the bar graph that